All hail the Clicks crew. Alright guys, today we are breaking down my top favorite figures from the Spider-Man and Venom Absolute Carnage Heroclix set. These are not the most powerful figures. That is another video. That is the top 10 video for Spider-Man and Venom Absolute Carnage. So please make sure to check that video out. But these are just the ones that I've been having a lot of fun with. These aren't necessarily the best figures, although some of them are pretty good. But again, this is just for fun. These are the guys I like. So before we get into this video, though, now's a good time to let you know that Mr. Clicks Flicks is sponsored by Lucky Dice Cafe out of Huntsville, Alabama, home of the ROC. No matter if you're in the United States or around the world, Lucky Dice Cafe has the winning role for our game needs. You can visit them at luckydicecafe.com or on their Facebook page using the link found in the description of this video. Mr. Clicks Flicks is also sponsored by trollandtoad.com, one of the largest online gaming retailers. Visit trollandtoad.com and use promo code Mr. Clicks Flicks for 5% off your Heroclix order today. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and get into this video. We see the first one, and it's Deathlock. This is the common version. 75 points feels like a little bit until you see what he's got going on here with his dial. So let's go ahead and see if we can get the, there it is, get the camera to work with us just a little bit better. Alright, so he's got Codex, Shield, Assassin, Robot, and Soldier. Keywords: improved targeting, ignores hindering, and characters. That's really good. Traded regen, also super great. And then he's got this special on his damage, which is at the beginning of your turn, choose a standard damage power. Deathlock can use the chosen power until your next turn. So that's really pretty good there. For 75 points, 6 range, single target, 7 movement with running shot, 10 attack, 18 defense with toughness, and 3 damage. So it's important to note it's any damage power, so you could choose range combat expert, and for 75 points he's basically got a 11 for 4 for his first 3 clicks, and then a 10 for 3 on his last 3 clicks, which isn't too terrible. You could also do outwit if you really need the outwit. You could do close combat expert if somebody got too close. This is just, it's more versatile than you think, and 11-4 is plenty good enough to justify the 75 points. With the new rule, the old rules, I thought he was okay, because there were only so many powers you could pair up with the running shot. But now that you can pair up running shot with range combat expert, I really like him a lot more. So definitely somebody that I've been sporting a lot lately. And I like the sculpt. Like this seems like kind of the default Deathlock sculpt, but that doesn't mean we don't like it. It just means it's obviously whoever's sculpting them feels that that is the iconic look. Next one we're going to look at is a super rare, and it's Spirit Spider. I just like this. I think it's a cool look. I don't know this character from the comics, so this is like my only exposure to him. So just somebody I've been enjoying. Spider-Man family, mystical keywords. Improved movement, ignores elevated, hindering, improved targeting, can shoot out of adjacency. So pretty good there. 2 traits, special on his attack. First trait, when another friendly character with the Spider-Man family keyword is KO'd by an opponent's attack, choose a standard power on that character's card and note it. This game, Spirit Spider can use the noted powers. So that's really cool there. It sucks that somebody on your team got knocked out, but you can steal their powers for Spider-Man, which is really cool. Then he's got Spirit Sense, which is super senses. When Spirit Spider uses it and succeeds, after resolutions, deal the attacking character 1 penetrating damage. So really neat there. And then he's got this Penance Webs. Penetrating Psychic Blast, incapacitate is free. When Spirit Spider uses it, after resolutions, deal 1 penetrating damage to each hit character that had attacked a friendly character since your last turn. So this is really cool because, okay, so you get the Psychic Blast, which is cool. Then you get the free end cap, which is admittedly with the new rules not as good as it was. But on top of that, if that character dealt damage since the last turn, deal them 1 penetrating damage. So even if that character can't take an action token, like let's say they have 2 action tokens, it still behooves of you to use this on them if you want to give them that 1 penetrating and maybe get them off of a stop click or something like that. Mystics and Spider-Man team abilities. Has a 5 range dual target, 9 movement with running shot, 11 attack with that special, 18 defense, invulnerability, and 3 damage. For 90 points, this guy isn't bad. I haven't done it yet, but I really want to get him or somebody on a team with him that has the Wonder Woman team ability for him to copy. Then we've got that 50-50 rollout for super senses on top of invuln, and then he's dealing the 3 penetrating plus the free end cap to possibly deal the 4. And then he's got penetrating damage. So as you can see, for ranged and close for his first 4 clicks, he's got ways to deal penetrating damage. And then after that, he can still heal up. And that traded senses is just really cool. So I like this guy a lot. 90 points feels like a little bit much, but if you're really trying to put together a team for him, you can do it. Next one's one where I really love the sculpt, and I do like the bystander she spawns. And this is White Rabbit. I love this sculpt. I can remember when this would have been a super rare sculpt for the set. Look at see, we've even got the nice texturing on the jacket. The face turned out nice on mine. So let's go ahead and see here. What does White Rabbit do? Sinister 6, an animal. She has, when White Rabbit hits, after resolutions, generate a Killer Bunny bystander adjacent to an opposing hit character. So what's Killer Bunny? It's got a 3 movement with sidestep, 9 attack with Blades, Claws, Fangs, 15 defense, combat reflexes, 1 damage, and it's tiny sized. But that 9, that 9 with Blades, you can hit for 6 with a Killer Bunny. Like, come on now, that's good. And then she gives adjacent friendly characters with the Sinister Syndicate keyword can use Leap Climb, which is really good. And then she's got Perplex when White Rabbit uses it. All other uses of Perplex on that character expire, and that character can't be targeted by Perplex again until your next turn. So if an opposing character has somebody on their team that's perplexing them up by, I don't know, maybe they have a special that gives them +2, you perplex them down 1, that gets rid of that +2 and perplexes them down 1, so it's really a 3 swing in your favor. Deceptively good. 60 points, Sinister Syndicate team ability. So if somebody on your team has higher than a 10, she can steal their attack value, which is really good. 5 range single target, 9 movement with running shot, 10 attack, psychic blast, 17 movement with 17 defense with willpower, 3 damage with that special. The willpower is really good now too because she can roll to remove an action token from herself. So she got better with the rules change. I like her a lot. I played her before the rules change, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to play her a little bit now that the rules change is done and over with. Next one is Agent Venom. I really like Flash Thompson Venom. I think he's just a cool character. I still kind of want the old convention exclusive one, but this guy's pretty good, and quite frankly, he's better than that one. But anyway, so here we are. This is Agent Venom. He's got that secret identity, so you can spawn him from Flash Thompson if that's something you want. Look at all these keywords. We got Avengers, Codex, Guardians of the Galaxy, Shield, Spider-Man Family, Monster, Soldier. Like, let's see here. Avengers is a really good one. Shield's a really good one. Spider-Man Family, Monster, and Soldier, all great keywords. Improved movement ignores elevated and hindering. Improved targeting can shoot out of adjacency. 2 different traits. First trait is at the beginning of your turn when you may roll a d6. Move Agent Venom up to half the result. If it's your first turn, move him up to the result instead. So you're getting free movement every turn, which is really good. And then he's also got traded plasticity and shape change, which is good. And then he's got super senses and toughness, which is also really good as that special on his defense. Team player team ability here, which means you can try to get it out and get some cool stuff on him. You can obviously if he has the shape change and the super senses, Wonder Woman team ability or Skrull team abilities, what you're trying to do here. 65 points, 6 range single target. Starts off with an 8 movement with stealth, 10 attack, 18 defense with invulnerability, and 3 damage with range combat expert. So this guy got a lot better after the rules change. But I think he really shines when you bring him in with Flash Thompson. Because he doesn't have move and attack up here, so you might as well pay, some fewer points. Get it. Get a +1 attack down here, and then you've also got the flurry, which is really good. You start off with that Super Senses power. So this is just a really great figure. I love this figure. I use him a lot. Like I said, doesn't look super great up front, and not having move and attack up front, kind of a killer for me for running him at 65 points, although I have done it. But to me, he really shines bringing him in with the Flash Thompson. And last, but certainly not least, we're going to look at one of my favorite characters. So this is Iron Fist. If you don't look closely, you'll miss that the fist is kind of translucent, which I think is a really cool detail on this one. So that's what Iron Fist looks like here. I like this sculpt a lot. I like that they went with something a little bit different. So he's got Defenders, Heroes for Hire, Kunlun, Marvel Knights, Martial Artist, and Mystical keywords. So Mystical is probably his best keyword there. Marvel Knights, there's not too many in Modern right now. Defenders is okay. Improved movement ignores characters, though. That's really good. And then he's got this trait, which is at the end of your turn, if Iron Fist didn't move or make an attack this turn, give him a chi token. Free, remove any number of chi tokens to make that many close attacks against different targets, maximum damage value of 3. So that's really cool there, that you're able to, if Iron Fist didn't move or make an attack this turn. So if you're taxiing him around, you're at least going to get that first one. And then you get that free attack, which is really cool there. So he doesn't have he has no specials going on or anything like that. Spider-Man team ability, though, so he's able to copy a bunch of different things that would be beneficial to him. 0 range, single target, 8 movement with sidestep, 10 attack with precision strike, 18 defense with super senses, 2 damage with empower. Not the flashiest character in the world. I really wish that this 10 was an 11, but I just like the Iron Fist character a lot, so I tend to just fire and forget, and I'll make it up with the other 240 points of my team. But that free attack is really cool, catches a lot of people off guard. So these are my 5 favorite figures to run from the Spider-Man and Venom Absolute Carnage Marvel Heroclix set. You guys let me know what your favorite, most fun figure is from this set. I always enjoy reading that stuff. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, give it a share. It really helps keep me motivated to make these videos, and it also lets YouTube know, hey, I enjoyed this video, other people might as well. Alright guys, that's all I have for you today. As always, please remember that it's only critical miss if you don't have probability control.